the Garden of the Gods in the Shawnee National Forest up in Illinois, not to be confused with the Garden of the Gods in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And so I visited and was immediately met with a very scary cryptid. And so I stepped back and then I came in more gently, made sure I was shielded and protected, and got a feel for the place. It feels very indigenous. It has a very indigenous energy. The land is still very much holds on to that energy from the people that have lived there for thousands of years. And first I was met with a Sasquatch, because they are stewards of the forest, guardians of the forest. And I've met Sasquatch before, and I mean, honestly, you don't have to fear them unless you're doing something shady on the land. But the scary thing that I met up with was a big panther, but it wasn't a panther. It was a shapeshifter. And it wasn't what some would refer to as an epidermis walker, because I don't think the Dene lived up north that far. So I don't think it's one of those. I do think I tried to talk to it and get its story, and it was very confused, like, why are you trying to talk to me? I'm supposed to be scary. And so the reason I knew it was a shapeshifter is because it looked like a big black panther, but I could also see its humanoid form. And because I'm looking at it energetically, right? And so I tried to delve deeper and to get the story, and very reluctantly I got that these shapeshifters that look like panthers, they used to be human. They were indigenous people. And I got the reason why they're now shapeshifters, but I'm not going to share that here because I am very European American with no indigenous DNA, and it is not my lore or story to tell. It was very intimate information from this creature, and I'm going to let them keep that. And so the thing is these creatures, everybody fears them, right? So they have adapted over time to exist off of a fear response. That's what they feed on, because that's all they get from people is fear. And so if you should encounter one of these panthers in any form in the forest, first of all, you want to not let it know that you can see it. Look right through it as though it's not there, you don't see it. And then very calmly but quickly leave the area and get to safety. Do not run, do not make any exclamations, do not show fear, because that is what will make them react to you more harshly. So don't even let them know, because if you don't see them, they can't do anything to scare you, right? So that's the idea. But other than that, the forest itself, is beautiful. And like I said, very ancient energy. I found a spot under a tree and I sat on a rock and I kind of meditated and felt the energy of the place for a while, and I ended up falling asleep. But the interaction with the panther that was not a panther was very interesting. Those are the only two cryptids I encountered while I was there. So I don't know what else is there, but I have a feeling that there's a lot there. A lot of interdimensional beings. So, okay. All right. Y'all go do something weird. I love you. Goodbye.